Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Now, a few quarterbacks in the 2020 NFL draft class are already starters in the NFL. But what if every quarterback that was drafted this year became a starter? Huge sale going on over on MutReserve.com. Use my code CK. You're going to get 30% off any order, man. Coins, training, players, whatever you need. Head on over to MutReserve.com. Tell them CK sent you by using my code. Now, first I plan to do the entire draft class, like rounds 1 to 7. Every single player would be a starter. I had already done the roster. I even did some of it on Facebook while I was live streaming. If you're not following already, go ahead. But the file got lost in translation. So yeah, I pretty much lost that entire roster. But if you want to see me do that, if you want every player that was drafted in the 2020 draft to become a starter, and for us to see what happens, man, destroy the like button. If this video gets enough likes, I'll go ahead and make it happen. If not, I get to save some time. So Joe Burrow has already been a starter. This is nothing new. He's going to remain the starter on the Bengals. Tua, of course, has already been a starter, so he's going to remain the starter in Miami. 6th overall pick, Justin Herbert, has already been a starter for most of the season, so he's going to remain the starter in Los Angeles. The 26th overall pick in the draft was Jordan Love. He is now the starter in Green Bay. Jalen Hurts was recently inserted in the starting lineup, so this is familiar territory for the 2nd round pick. The Colts have chosen to start Jacob Eason over Phillip Rivers. The Jets have decided to give James Morgan a chance. He is now the starter over Darnold. The Bills, even though they're having a great season with Josh Allen, have decided to make Jake Fromm the new starter. Jake Luton is the new starter over in Jacksonville. Cole McDonald is the starter in Tennessee with 86 speed, man. He's fast as hell. Gucci Danucci is the new starter in Dallas. Tommy Stevens is the new starter in New Orleans. And last but not least, Nate Stanley is the new starter for the Vikings. So I want to see all these quarterbacks in action. One drive from each of them. First up, we have Burrow versus Herbert in week number 1. Let's see how Burrow does. Over the middle, starting with a nice pass. Bengals had a really good draft class, man. Let's call it what it is. If Burrow doesn't get injured, I think they're doing a lot better this season. So, of course, you already know by now injuries have been turned off, man. It really sucks to see. Burrow would have had, he would have been in the fight for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, my goodness, what a pass. AJ Green, what a snag. So let's see if Herbert can answer back with a touchdown of his own. I got to check his stats. I know he started off really hot, but I want to see what he's been doing recently. So we're ignoring QB record because that's a team stat. I don't like when people use that stat to evaluate quarterbacks, but he's having himself a good season, man. 66% completion percentage, 25-10 touchdown interception ratio. He takes care of the football, man. Almost 300 yards per game. Hey, he's going to be a star. But right now, let's see if he can keep the chains moving for the Chargers, man. Got rid of it over the middle. Keenan Allen, 2nd and goal at the 1. It's going to be a handoff. Eckler's going to tie this game up. So Burrow and the Bengals come out on top, 28-24. So now we're looking at Jake Luton from the Jaguars. He's going up against Cole McDonald from the Tennessee Titans. Is going to start with a handoff on 2nd down. 3rd and 2. Another handoff. They're going to get the first. These are some late round draft picks, man. Luton was a 6th rounder. McDonald was a 7th rounder. So it's a little unusual for them to be starting this early in their careers. But hey, Brady was a 6th rounder. I'm just saying, okay? Let's see if the 6th rounder can punch this bad boy in. 3rd down and goal from the 15. It's going to start under center. 3-step drop. Over the middle. Oh, wow, what a pass. I knew they were going to go for it. You love to see it. It's going to be a handoff. Oh, man, what a play. So now we see Cole McDonald and the Titans. They have terrible field position, but he has speed, okay? I think it was 86 speed. So no wonder why he's scrambling. 3rd and 5. Let's see if McDonald can keep the chains moving. How much you want to bet he's going to take off? Told you! I predict plenty of rushing yards on the season for him. Apparently, he scrambled his way to victory in week number 2. Tua on his first drive versus Jake Fromm. Going to dump it off to Breida, who's going to pick up the 1st down. Uh-oh, another dot. They're inside the 5 now. Tua is perfect on his drive. Tua on 3rd and goal. Let's see if he can cap this drive off with a touchdown. The answer is no. Jake Fromm has a lot of great pieces around him, so I'm predicting a pretty good season from him. Let's see if he likes scrambling as much as Mr. McDonald. Okay, no, he's going to stand in the pocket, deliver a strike to Dawson Knox. First time we've seen a game go to the 2nd quarter in this video, man. Very methodical drive. He's going to the top of the screen. Diggs. Oh, my goodness. So Diggs respectful. I'm sorry. So Fromm and the Bills end up taking a W. So now we're looking at Jacob Eason and the Colts versus James Morgan and the Jets. There we go. Eason dropping back. Bottom of the screen. T.Y. with the catch. 2nd down and 9. Eason top of the screen. Wow, that's a dot right there. Look at Campbell with the speed taking it to the crib. Uh-oh, James Morgan going deep. Look at this man. You love to see that type of arm strength. Just got to work on the accuracy a little bit, man. 3rd down and 8. You're going to pass it again. Frank Gore with the nice blitz pickup. He's going deep. Same exact play, looks like. It's caught, but it's out of bounds. They're going to punt. It was a very close finish, but Morgan and company end up coming out on top. Now we're taking a look at Tommy Stevens from the Saints versus Nate Stanley and the Vikings. Here we go on a 2nd down and 10. Stevens dropping back. Wow. He got to get rid of it faster. Look at the big boy picking it up. Ramczyk saving what would have been a turnover. And instead, it's just a long 3rd down. Here we go. They're dropping back once again. Smart idea to give it to Kamara and let him be great. He gets some of the yards back, but they're going to have to punt. Nate Stanley has a lot of talent around him as well, man. Most of these rookie quarterbacks are getting inserted into some great situations. Imagine having Dalvin Cook as your running back to hand it off to. But this is no easy task. He's up against the Saints defense. Is one of the best in the NFL, man. 2nd down and 10 motion. His first pass. Bottom of the screen, incomplete. Another pass. On 3rd down and 10. He's going deep. And that's out of bounds as well. So rough start for both rookies. Look at Stevens throwing for 4 touchdowns. Him and the Saints come out on top in this one. Hurts and the Eagles versus Gucci Danucci and the Cowboys. Hurts is going to take off and get a 1st down. My man is already one of the better scramblers in the NFL, but he's gonna have to scramble for 21 yards unless he decides to pass it on his 3rd down. He's going deep. Zach Ertz taking it to the crib, man. You love to see it. Danucci and company already in a 3rd down situation. He's gonna come out in the shotgun. Let's see if they keep chains moving. It's gonna be a screen. Look at Fletcher Cox with a great awareness, sniffing out the screen, forcing them to punt the ball. Damn, the Cowboys and Danucci end up coming out on top in this one. Last but not least, we get to see Jordan Love and the Packers. I think he's up to like a 77 overall. So he's having himself a nasty season, throwing to guys like Devontae, and I jinxed him. He fumbles, and they're going to turn it over. So the turnover ended up being kind of costly. They end up losing. Quick look at the standings in the AFC. We have the Bills and Fromm make it to the playoffs. Eason and the Colts made it. I think that's it in terms of our AFC quarterbacks. Man, the Jets, Jaguars, they struggled a little bit. In the NFC, Jordan Love took his team to a 12-4 record, tied for the best in the NFC. You had Stevens and the Saints go 11-5. Stanley and the Vikings went 9-7, made the playoffs, but that's about it. Eagles didn't do so hot. Stats-wise, Jordan Love killed it. 4,000 yards, 30 for touchdown, 8 interceptions. We're going to check the rushing stats as well. Nothing too crazy. Stevens had more rushing yards than him and slightly more passing yards, I believe. 42 touchdowns to only 13 interceptions. This man was a 50-something? Unbelievable season right there. Cole McDonald did okay. 30 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. That was passing yards, man. These guys were slinging the rock. He scrambled a lot. 41 for 109, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Stanley had 1 rushing touchdown, 47 rushing yards. Not even 3,000 passing yards, so I guess Dalvin Cook was going crazy. Burrow with 38 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. The most passing yards we've seen so far, I believe. And he had a rushing touchdown. So he's going to be in conversation for Rookie of the Year in this simulation. Jake Fromm, 4 rushing touchdowns, 33 touchdowns through the air and 15 interceptions. Almost 5,000 pass yards, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he won it. I would not be surprised at all. Herbert with 18 touchdowns. It's only 8 interceptions, almost 4,000 passing yards. They didn't really pass the ball too much. 7 rushing touchdowns for Herbert. Holy crap. Okay, I'm actually speechless. Like, I don't know who's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. We're not done looking at stats on the Colts. Eason had 3 rushing touchdowns, 32 passing touchdowns, 13 receptions. The passing yards is lacking a little bit, so I don't know if he's going to win it. Danucci didn't get 4,000 pass yards, but 27-6 touchdown interception ratio is really good. 1 touchdown on the ground on the Dolphins. Tua had 3 rushing touchdowns, 19-10 touchdown interception ratio, just over 3,000 pass yards. Hurts, 3,600 yards, 20 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. I was expecting a little bit better from him. Jaguars, we had Luton with 1 rushing touchdown, 20-16 touchdown to interception ratio. And then the Jets, James Morgan, 3,700 passing yards, 26-13 touchdown interception ratio. You had 1 rushing touchdown on the ground. So the moment of truth, let's check out the awards. Baker wins MVP. Fromm is 2nd. Stevens ends up 3rd. That is crazy. Burrow is 4th. Wow. And Love ends up number 10. So we had 5 in the top 10. That is crazy. For MVP, Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Joe Burrow in the AFC. And in the NFC, it went to Tommy Stevens. So there you go. That's what happened. if all of these quarterbacks ended up starting. But last but not least, the playoff picture, who went the furthest? It was Tommy Stevens and the Saints and Jacob Eason and the Colts that went the first. They both went to the championship round. So there you go, man. I want to see what happens if every team's forced to start all of their rookies, man. If you want to see that, you know what to do. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Streaming over on Facebook tonight, tomorrow, probably for the next week straight. We'll see what happens, man. Link will be in the pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.